मित्रों नमस्कार। आज के इस सेशन में हम सरफेस एरिया एंड वॉल्यूम के अंतर्गत डिफरेंट सॉलिड्स दैट इज क्यूब, क्यूबॉइड, सिलेंडर, कॉन, स्फीयर एंड हेमिस्फीयर के विषय में चर्चा करेंगे। तो ये सेशन बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है। सो लेट अस स्टार्ट। The topic for today's session is surface area and volume. So first of all, we will take a solid that is cube. So what do you understand by a cube? Oh dear, a solid three-dimensional geometric figure bounded by 6 square face sides with 3 meeting at each vertex is known as a cube. अगर हम स्क्वायर्स फेसेस को लेकर के उसको एक दूसरे से ज्वाइन करते हैं तो 3 वर्टेक्सेस का मीटिंग जो मिलेगा that is the one vertex of cube. And if we take as A1 is length, A2 is height and A3 is breadth, and if A1 equal to A2 equal to A3, that is length, breadth and height are equal, then we can say that this geometrical shape is a cube. So how can we find the total surface area of cube? Let us see here. Dear, you know that the cube is formed by 6 squares, and if we take the side of a square is A, then the area of a square you know very well, that is side into side. So if side of a square is A, so you know that area of first square is A into A, and there are 6 squares, so the area of 6 squares are A into A plus A into A plus A into A and so on up to 6 times. So how we add these areas? Because our requirement to find the total surface area of cube, so we will add the all areas of squares, so we will get total 6 times A into A. So dear, you can say that 6 times A into A means A square, that is total surface area of cube is 6A square, and the unit of area is square units. So now moving forward, how can we find the lateral surface area of cube? Dear, if we remove the bottom and top from a cube, then we will get the lateral surface area. In the red figure, you can see that this is the lateral surface area, that is right face and just left face and front face, after that back face. These total 4 faces are lateral surface area, and top face and bottom face are yellow. These are not included in this area. So dear, if we subtract the area of top face, that is A square, area of square is A square, and the same way area of bottom face again A square. So A square and A square means 2A square. If we subtract 2A square from the total surface area 6A square, so that we can get the lateral surface area of cube, that is 4A square. And again the unit of lateral surface area is square units. Now how can we find the volume of cube? So dear, if all the faces are identical, means length, breadth and height are same, that is length is A, breadth is A and height is A, then we can find the volume of cube is A into A into A, that is A cube, means we can say that side cube, this is the volume of cube, and the unit of volume is cubic units. Now take another solid, that is cuboid. So what do you understand by cuboid? a three-dimensional geometric figure which has 6 rectangular faces at right angle each other. That type of shape is known as cuboid. So here you can see that there are 6 faces. Length is L, breadth is B, and height is H. So this type of face is known as cuboid. That is, length, breadth and height all are different. So how can we find the total surface area of cuboid? There are 6 faces in the cuboid and all faces are rectangles. So here you know very well that area of rectangle is length into breadth. So first of all, you will see just top part of the cuboid. Length is L and breadth is B. So the area of top rectangular part is length into breadth. And again, area of right rectangular part, height is H and breadth is B. So again B into H, and same way H into, there is front part of the rectangle. So length is L and height is H. So we can say that area of front rectangle is length into H. So dear, there are 2 identical faces, that is front face and back face. So the area of front face and back face is L into H. Area of right face and left face, that is B into H. So 2 times B into H. And again area of top face and bottom face, that is 2 into L into B. So dear, 2 into LB plus 2 into BH plus 2 into HL, that is total surface area of cuboid is 2 under bracket LB plus BH plus HL. And again this is surface area. So the unit of surface area is square units. Now how can we find the lateral surface area of cuboid? If we remove top and bottom from the cuboid, then we will get remaining part as a lateral surface area. So you can see that the black part is lateral surface area of cuboid. Here you can see that the gray part, that is top part, top rectangle, and the bottom rectangle removed from here. So we will get black part, that is front part and back part, right part and the left part. This is the lateral surface area of cuboid. So here you know that this is L into H. L into H, this is the front area of the rectangle, and again L into H, this is the back part of the rectangle. So this is the area L into H, and the right part is B into H, and the left part is also B into H, because this is the rectangle. So area of rectangle is length into breadth. So here you can see that 2 times L into H, 2 times B into H. So 2 is common, and after that once again you can say that H is also common here. So we can say that 2 into L plus B into H. So this is the lateral surface area of cuboid, and this lateral surface area is also known as area of 4 walls. 4 दीवारों का एरिया को भी हम लेटरल सरफेस एरिया बोलते हैं. कमरे की चारों दीवारों का एरिया जो होता है उसी को हम बोलते हैं लेटरल सरफेस एरिया. Now how can we find the volume of cuboid? Dear, you know very well length and breadth and height of the cuboid are different. Let us length is L, breadth is B and height is H. So in this cuboid we can get the volume of cuboid is length into breadth into height, that is L into B into H, and the unit of volume for the cuboid is cubic units. Now let us take another solid. This is cylinder. So what do you understand by the cylinder? What do you mean by the cylinder? So dear, cylinder consists of a 2 circular base of equal area in the parallel planes that are connected by a lateral surface that intersect the boundaries of the bases. So you can see that yellow part is a lateral surface area, and top part, this is a circular area, and bottom part is also a circular area. So these two parts, bottom and top, is identical. So this type of solid is known as cylinder. So how can we find the curved surface area of the cylinder? So dear, you know very well that if the height of cylinder is h and the radius of the cylinder is r, so you know very well that the circumference of the base is 2 pi r, because base is just into the circular form. So the circumference of circle is 2 pi r, and we can find the curved surface area, that is circumference into height of the cylinder. So that is 2 pi r h. This is the curved surface area of the cylinder. But how can we find the total surface area of the cylinder? If we include top and bottom part also in the curved surface area, then we will get the total surface area of the cylinder. So top part here, this is a circle. So area of circle is pi r square, and again the area of bottom part, this is also circle. So pi r square plus pi r square, how much? 2 pi r square. So area of twice circle is 2 pi r square, and curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r. If we add these two areas, then we will get total surface area of cylinder 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Take 2 pi r h common, so we will get 2 pi r under bracket r plus h. This is the total curved surface area of the cylinder, and the unit of curved surface area is square centimeter, square meter, square kilometer, square decimeter, and simply we can say that square units. Now how can we find the volume of the cylinder? So dear, you know very well, if radius of the cylinder is r and height of the cylinder is h, then the base area, that is area of base, and base just into the form of circle. So area of circle is pi r square and height is h. So base area into height, this is the area of the base area of the cylinder, that is circular part, and area of circular part is pi r square, and height of the cylinder is h. So if we multiply both, then we will get the volume of cylinder, that is pi r square h. So second way we can say that the volume of cylinder, that is base area into height. Again note this point, the volume of cylinder is base area into height, and the unit of volume, that is cubic units. Okay, now take another solid, this is cone. So how can we find the curved surface area of the cone, and what is the cone? So a surface generated by a straight line that moves along a closed curve while always passing through a fixed point. मतलब समझ रहे हैं, यहाँ fixed point, this is known as vertex, and straight line is, this is a slant height. Okay, slant height को हम straight line बोलेंगे, और close curve को हम ये सर्कल को बोलेंगे. अगर हम इस लाइन को इस सर्कल के along मूव करते हैं, whenever this vertex is fixed, then by generating this line, firstly we will generate a solid, and this generated solid is known as cone. अगर हम इस लाइन को इस सर्कल के along बहुत तेजी से रिवॉल्व करते हैं, घुमाते हैं, तो हमें एक सॉलिड मिलेगा, उस सॉलिड का नाम होगा कॉन. सो हाउ कैन वी फाइंड द कर्व सरफेस एरिया ऑफ द कॉन? Dear, you know very well, the base having the radius r, and height of the cone is h, and slant height is l, then the curved surface area of the cone is 1 by 2 l into 2 pi r. 2 pi r means this is the base, and perimeter of base is 2 pi r, and L, this is the slant height. So half of slant height into 2 pi r, so we can say that pi r L, that is 2 and 2 is cancelled out, so pi r L, this is the curved surface area of the cone. So how can we find the total curved surface area of the cone? So easily we can find, because the base area of the cone is pi r square, because base is a circle and area of circle is pi r square. So pi r square, this is the base area, and height is, slant height is L. If we add this base area into the curved surface area, then we will get total curved surface area of the cone. Take as pi r is common, so we will get L plus r, otherwise r plus L, means pi r under bracket L plus r. This is the total curved surface area of the cone, and the unit of this curved surface area is square units. Now how can we find the total surface area of the cone? So dear, easily we can find the after that this volume of the cone, because dear, volume of cone means here you can see that first of all, base area of cone, base is just into the circular form, so pi r square, and height is h. So 1 by 3 pi r square h means 1/3 area of the cylinder. Also we can say that this is the volume of cone, 1 by 3 pi r square h. In the same way, second way we can say that 1 by 3 into base area of cone into height. So this is again notable point, that is base area into height divided by 3. This is the total surface, total volume of the cone. After that, taking next geometrical shape, that is sphere. So what do you mean by sphere? What do you understand by sphere? Surface of which every point is the same distance from a fixed point known as the center. From every aspect it has the same appearance. A sphere may be described by the rotation of a semicircle or circle about its diameter. दोस्तों, अगर हम डायमीटर के अलोंग किसी भी सर्कल को रिवॉल्व करते हैं, तो जो भी सॉलिड जनरेट होगा उसी सॉलिड को हम कहेंगे स्फीयर. सो इफ वी टेक एज r is the radius of the sphere, then how can we find the curved surface area and total surface area of the sphere? So here we get, if we take the area of 4 times of the circle, then we will get the surface area of the sphere, and this surface area is also known as total surface area of the sphere. So you know that area of circle is pi r square. So 4 times area of pi r square means 4 pi r square. This is the total surface area of the sphere. Now how can we find the volume of the sphere? So here very easy, 4 by 3 pi r cube, this is the volume of sphere, and the unit again cubic units. Now moving for next solid, that is hemisphere. So how can we find the surface area of the hemisphere? First of all, you know about hemisphere. What is the hemisphere? Hemi means half. Half of sphere is known as hemisphere. So dear, 2 equal parts of sphere is also known as hemisphere. So how can we find the curved surface area of the hemisphere? Yes dear, is the area 2 times area of circle is known as the curved surface area of hemisphere. So otherwise, in the second way, we can say that half of total surface area of sphere is also known as curved surface area of hemisphere. So this is 2 pi r square, means 4 pi r square का half करेंगे तो 2 pi r square आपको मिलेगा. So 2 pi r square, this is the curved surface area of hemisphere. But how can we find the total surface area of hemisphere? Yes dear, you know that this red part is known as curved surface area of स्फीयर. आप देखेंगे ये रेड पार्ट जो है ये कर्व सरफेस एरिया है, एंड येलो पार्ट दिस इज ए सर्कुलर पार्ट. If we add these two parts, then we will get the total surface area of this hemisphere. So circular area of circular part is pi r square, and area of red part is 2 pi r square. 2 pi r square and 1 pi r square, you will get there 3 pi r square. So the total surface area of hemisphere is 3 pi r square. Now the volume of hemisphere. So hemi means just a half of sphere, and volume of sphere is what is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So same way you can say that volume of hemisphere, just a half volume of hemisphere, the volume of just a half volume of sphere, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. So you will get volume of hemisphere, this is 2 by 3 pi r cube. So dear, this is the topic. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much.